Welcome back to Skate 2 Reverse Sticks, the final episode, guaranteed, because no matter what, this video may be super long, it may be really short. I have no idea exactly how much of this game is left, but it's going to be done today because I am getting impatient with getting this done. But we've got 3 more on the spots, and then we've got a major competition. Nothing happened there. Oh, absolutely nothing. Not even my marker setting happened. I think it's because I was just barely into the no skate zone. You can't set a marker there. All right, let me wait. There we go. Nope, I can't. There we go. Did I finally place one? I don't even know. All right, so I've just got to do some tricks here. I got the owned. This is a really awkward and difficult thing to skate because I don't want to start far enough back that I'm in the no skate zone, but then I don't have enough room to do, to actually clear that. So I gotta do it. How much do I need? 13. Oh, that is a lot. Okay. So I'm gonna try to hit it like a hip and then do the old standard nollie 360 inward heel flip, late flip type of thing and see where that gets me. 1350 is a lot though. That was sick. Oh boy, we're in some trouble here. All right, let me actually try getting more speed by doing this annoying thing. Okay, yeah, I cannot set a marker here, but let's get some real speed going, try to blast over this. Okay, oh, if I do it all the way to flat, that might actually kind of work. We'll see. Because I need to take advantage of getting as much gap and distance as possible. All right, I'm also being chased. I'm not gonna get any points for that though. Ugh, 700? Now I missed the late flip, to be fair. I tried really hard, but it didn't work. But doing that with the late flip is, I mean, that might be about as good as I can expect out of this spot, unless I do some kind of crazy grab. Okay. I forgot how incredibly frustrating it was last time. Just trying to steer and do things. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna push real hard, get as much speed as possible. I'm gonna do, oh, come on! It's so narrow, which I know that that's the gap, but the fact that I have to manually push back up there every time is really annoying. Okay. I could call Big Black, but I mean, I'm not having security guard problems. I'm just having setting my marker problems. Okay. It's also hard to line yourself up because the camera's always at an angle. There we go. Like it straightened out right at the last second. Okay, 600. Okay. That was not the right trick. So I have yet to get a good enough attempt in to have an idea as to whether this would work or not. But from what it looks like, I don't actually mind the chase cam. It makes it more obvious that whether I'm lying. Ugh. I needed to adjust myself ever so slightly, and it overshot by a lot, and I was way off suddenly, but that's okay. I want to get just one clean attempt in to see if this is anywhere near doable. It may be possible to grind like this. 8, oh, that is nowhere close. I need 500 more points. Okay. So that angle is not gonna work. Doing just the best trick you can do in the game over that angle is not gonna do it. But if I can maybe come at it from over here and do a grind, yeah, that's gonna have to be it. Which is fine because that means I can set a marker in a spot where the game allows you to set markers. So that is not all bad. The only thing is, it's doing the thing again where it gives you an obvious spot that you should be able to do an obvious thing at, and then makes it so you can't actually beat it in the obvious way. But again, you know, that makes it like a puzzle. That makes it a little bit more interesting to have to do it this way, but it's weird. It's like, you know, I don't think it's planned that you would end up having to do it this way. Come on, man, just do a trick when I ask you to do it. I'm not asking for that much. I would love if you did like the full push too, and not the brush your foot along the ground style. Okay. Yeah, something like that. That was still just as much as it was to clear the gap, so that is not ideal. Oh, 8-4. Oh boy. I'm at a bit of a loss on this one because that was like okay, that was over 1,000. That's good. So something is possible here. I think it just needs to be good. Let's just do a no air. Push harder, bro. Seriously? Okay. He's doing the thing where he keeps just touching his foot to the ground. I need speed. I need that sick, nasty speed. I need to get the height, which I'm not always getting, but I sometimes get. Because I need to cover some gap and everything and then land in a grind. Do I flip and try to grind again in the middle? Maybe. The no flip. The old no flip. I wish that was worth points because I would have beaten this game a month ago if that was worth anything. Okay. So I need to do that, but I need it to not be an inch off the ground. I need to get a big, nasty air and then land in a grind. And then, do a crazy flip out. That's the only way. I got 1,000, which is in the ballpark. Something like that. 11. Okay, so that's possible. I'm not sure how to do that much better. I could do because I'm switched, so that's worth a little bit right there. Okay. That's not it. That's not gonna do it. So if I could do it fakey. Which is not gonna help. I forgot to mute my phone. Sorry about that. All right. So fakey, 360 inward heel flip, and then like, oh, I thought that was it. Oh, I thought it was 12, and then I saw 12. I got excited. JK, that is not gonna do it. All right. So I was able to land in another grind over on that side. And that worked, and it was buttery, and it was sexy, and everybody loved it. They just needed to love it just a tiniest bit more. A giant air like that could help, because I don't know, if I do like a 540 into a grind, but it's like a really simple grind, and a really short one like that would have been, how does that scoring relate to like a really good combo? Okay, this isn't gonna do it, but what if it did? What if I just did this type of nonsense? Oh, no, it started over. The game does that. You do too much of a combo and it's just like, nah, you're back at 0 points. You already landed that. Don't worry about it. All right. Would it be easier if I did not use this main edge? Like if I came at it at an angle and used the hip, like this part. Okay, it just didn't pop at all. I just kind of bailed when I tried to do a trick. Don't understand. Really? I'm having a rough time. I'm gonna be very happy when this game is over because this has been just torture in every sense of the word. Even physically because of the weird angles I have to do to actually get things done. All right. So fakey, late flip again and land back in that. That would be pretty cool. I've not done the inward heel flip that I'm trying to do a single time. Okay, that's only 800. Okay, but I did not do any of the correct tricks. Oh, over 1,000. Okay. I think we'll get out of my way. I think we're onto something. She dropped her coffee and she is not as upset about it as I would expect. And she does not exist anymore. All right. Okay. 360 inward heel flip. JK. And then land back on that. Okay, this seems doable. Again, not at all the way that the spot is designed, and potentially pure luck that it's even possible. Do you get significantly less pop out of the 360 inward heel flip? Because if I ever do one, oh, see that time I got plenty. Oh, I thought that was it. That was really close. Wasn't the cleanest thing in the world, so it is possible to do better. Like right here, for example. Oh, that was almost it. I threw that late flip in there. I don't know if I needed that. If I landed back in that grind over there. Okay, well that time I wasn't lined up for the grind. I should have done the late flip. I don't think that would have been enough though. I need another 400 points. All right, let's do. The amount of height you get is so random. I don't understand. Okay, so that was a good amount of height. Late flip, land back in that grind. No, that was not it. That's unfortunate. Okay. Maybe I need to grind a little bit more. Like if I do it a little earlier, it should work. But then again, I might get 0 inches of airtime, and then I won't be able to actually clear it. Okay. I would like to do a flip trick out before I do the late flip. I'm not trying to just ollie and late flip. I'm never trying to do that. I'm trying to be a little bit more sophisticated. Like that one, if I had done the late flip there, that probably would have been it. All right. Oh, anything out of that probably would have cut it, but it didn't. It was not to be. All right. Okay, that was just practice. I didn't get the right flip in, so it wasn't likely to count, but c'est la vie. Oh, those late flips, I don't understand. Sometimes, man, I get them done no problem, and sometimes I just land upside down. Sometimes, when you pop the board, you just die. Your character just loses all will to live. Nope. No flip and no late flip. That's wonderful. Trying to do like a varial heel flip or something like that. Like, I don't want a full laser or anything because that would take up too much airtime, and I don't think I would get the late flip. I think a varial flip, late flip would be worth more than a laser, in theory, but you never know. In fact, let's find out. A laser flip is worth 250 points. Okay. Varial heel flip. I'm gonna have a problem doing a varial heel flip. Varial heel flip, late flip. Wait, a varial heel flip is worth 2. Okay, so now my points are going down. Like it's too hard to actually figure it out. All right. Well, great. Okay, I got it. First try. Late flip. Man, I don't know how to not land upside down. Like it often happens. I often land it. I can't stand this anymore, man. This has been killing me. Like that, like the way that I sometimes don't make it. Sometimes I blast over it and I land way too far. So how do I know, like that time, for example, how do I know what angle to go at and what speed to go at? Because if the amount of height I get, just stay with me. At least sometimes, like I don't know how to plan it better. There's so much luck into it because I just don't know how to do it. That was close. Because I can't guess how much speed I'm gonna get or how much height or anything. So it's so hard to make a solid plan with so many variables at play. Okay, well, I was trying to 360 hard flip because doing it off the nose is worth more points, but like it rarely works, so it's really hard. They really push these to the limit. Like these killed it are like as high as anyone did it in the whole office. Did I get it? I got it exactly, I think. I'm pretty sure I got exactly 1350. Okay, so look at that. That was simpler. That was, yeah, okay. So I got it exactly because to beat it, I need 1 point. So I was trying a nollie 360 inward heel flip. I can't even like show you what that would have looked like. Into a grind, then I was doing like a varial heel flip, late flip out. I got very close to landing that. I've landed stuff that was like almost that. But the thing that I actually scored it with was not off the nose at all. It was off the tail, 360 hard flip, tail slide, and then just a late flip out. No flip to late flip. Like it was so much simpler than the thing I was trying and not scoring it with. You know, I don't know, man. I would like there to be like a guide that I could go to. Like here's a trick guide. It just shows you how the tricks work. It doesn't say anything about like what kind of points you're gonna get out of it. Like is a nollie hard flip worth more than a regular laser flip? I have no idea. There's just no way to know. And I mean I could set up a marker and just do one trick and like write it down over and over, but it does I think this is the last one here. But what if I'm spinning? What if like there's just too many things. It's annoying. And I've only got to do one more. There's a contest, but you usually don't have to be flawless to do that. So I'm hoping that won't take me too many tries. Don't know what this spot is. It usually shows me. All right. Okay, well that wasn't any good. Wasn't sure what to expect off of that. So if I can roll up at it with a 360 hard flip, because that's the best trick in the game, apparently, is worth more than a nollie 360 inward heel flip. Alright. Whatever. I don't think I could possibly do both of these in the same line. I see that there's that little bit of a kicker. Let me just try that. I'm gonna try to blast over this, just ollie over the whole thing. I don't think it'll work. Well, okay. So I can, but that's not gonna be worth nearly as much as it would be to do a flip in, flip out type of thing. And the challenge is called getting technical, so it would make sense that you want me to do something tech on it. But why just give me a single ledge? Not really sure. Okay, that was fine. Nothing exciting about that, but it was fine. I need 800, now I need 2100. That is an enormous difference. That may be the biggest difference I've seen between the owned and killed score totals, but that's all right, because what I'm trying to do is a 360, 360, yeah. Well, that, but I would like to actually land it in a grind. All right, we are gonna jump ahead about a half hour. Actually, I think more. I've been trying to do the Killed It challenge all over the place, and I have come up with an ingenious plan where I have this table, and I have a table down there so I get the extra bonus for clearing something. There's often people down there too. And what I did is I did 360 inward heel flip, you know, like this type of thing. This is actually the best attempt I've ever done. 21. I got all of the points I needed, and then I realized that it doesn't count. I am in the zone, like the challenge is still active, but this particular things I was grinding did not count. I have been dragging tables around. I've been trying to find the best spots to do it. I finally got the score, and it didn't count, and I'm devastated. I don't even know what to do at this point. I gotta find somewhere where I can get big air and clear something that will count toward the score. I don't know why I'm allowed to get that far away. Like the stuff with the arrows is all the way over here. I was that far away and it was still counting, like it wasn't kicking me out of the challenge. So I'm thinking like, hey, I'm in good shape. This is what the game wants me to do. It was not. So, I can maybe put that up there and clear this gap. I've tried pretty much everything. I've tried gapping from the middle of this wave and grinding down that ledge and doing a flip out. It's worth nowhere near enough points. What I was intending to do earlier before I got distracted by that spot was put it up here and do a big gap all the way to flat. And if the flat is too far so that I get hurt, or, you know, can't land because it's too high or whatever, then I could theoretically land in the bank. So I was thinking a spot like this, and then I set myself up right around here. I have gotten points over here. It's never been enough, but I have gotten points over here. You know, and like do something like that. Okay, it shows it over on the side. Target, I got 900 out of 21. Yeah, something like that. I'm trying to grind on the ledge over there. I did a bunch of fake pushes that time. That was really annoying. Something like this. That was 17. Okay, so this is probably the way to go. I'm doing those pushes. Like, you gotta push a little harder. He's doing the pretend pushes where he wants it to look like he's trying to go fast, but he's not. You know, I'm sure you've done that in like you're trying to film a line. And you got some space to kill, and you just like, you push, but you're not really pushing because you don't want too much speed for your next trick. That's what this guy is doing, and I can't control him anymore. He just kind of does whatever he wants at this point in the game. Now, I need to set myself up a little bit better, I think, because I need to angle over. I need to be angled just slightly right. There we go. Let's try this. Okay, so I'm trying this switch intentionally. I'm gonna try to do the same thing I was doing over there, and then get maybe a bit of a drop out. So like a big flip trick in. He did the fake pushes again, and then like gap out right here. Because if I get more of a drop, I think that's better than more of a grind. Like try to follow through that kink. Okay, so something like that. Not exactly that. All right. I mean, that would be okay, but that was only 300 points. I need an intense. Yeah, okay. So I told you that this was going to be one video than the last one, and I'm still committed to that. But I'm annoyed because it's already been an hour on my end. I'm going to cut out a lot of that for your sakes. Just to try to do this last challenge. And then I've got the actual competition, which is the last thing. There is bonus stuff that I'm not going to do. I might look at it depending on what kind of mood I'm in when we're done with the last contest. I don't know what that was, bro. 300. Yes, I need 500 points. And then 1,600. All in one go. All right, that is supposed to be... This is just killing me. I'm having a rough time. 360 inward heel flips. He doesn't do it the vast majority of the time. 360 hard flips are great. I'm pushing, and he's not even pushing. Okay, 1,700 just for that? I didn't even do anything. 1,500. Okay. Is it possible to not even have to do a grind? I would like to do the 360 hard flip at least. I know. You don't want to do two things at once. You don't want to try a new gap and also still do the trick that I'm telling you to do. But I would like to get this gap. Oh my God. I can't wait till I'm going to be done with this. I cannot wait. That was a 360 hard flip, and he did a kick flip. Kick flips aren't even possible in this game. Yeah, something like that. Just land in the transition. I want to see if that is worth the kind of points I'm trying to go for. Okay, well, you got to push for one, and you got to do the trick for two. I know. Yeah, something like that. Land it. What's it worth? 1,300. How would I get more? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I don't have any answers anymore. I don't know anything. Okay, so I want to come up at it. I want to do this. How did I get so much less speed? I need to drop like a roll-in ramp, just so I can have a somewhat consistent amount of speed every time. Because that is part of what makes this so hard. The lack of consistency. Like, it's really hard to come up with a plan when things just don't work the same way every time. What if I tried it to flat? Because then I'm in the air longer, but I hit the ground hard. That was 1,600, so that is not going to cut it. So I got to go back to that 360 hard flip with a flip, and then I gotta land in a grind, and then I gotta gap out with another crazy flip trick. Oh my God. Okay. All right. And then grind, bro. All right. So I've skipped about another 15 minutes or so, and I looked up a strategy. Now, a lot of people were talking about it on the forums back in the day, but a lot of the times, like, hey, you want to see how I did it? Here's my skate reel. So I can't look that up. The skate reel doesn't exist anymore for this game. But most of them were actually doing the exact same thing that I just did. But somebody had a little bit of a better idea, and they grabbed this quarter pipe, which was over there. And he does the easiest grind you've ever seen, and then just like a 360 pop shove it out down that gap. And it counted. And it was plenty. Like something like this. Okay, well, that was not enough for me, but it was enough for him. He did like a quick grind and then like a late shove it, a 360 late shove it out. Something like that, and that was enough. It's not enough for me, and even in the comments of his video, people are like, oh yeah, that's exactly what you gotta do. That was so easy. Not easy for me, apparently. Okay, I gotta do it to flat. You can't land in that transition. I need as much speed as possible, or enough drop as possible. All right. So this is a decent idea. There is another quarter pipe there where if I wanted to, come on, man. If I wanted to make this grind longer, but there'd be the little gap between the two, so I'm not sure if that would work. 18, that's pretty good. I've got to angle this just ever so slightly so I don't keep landing in the transition there. I'm trying to land to flat. There we go. Let's try this. Here we go. This is gonna be it. Well, okay. This has been the longest one I've ever done. The one on that cruise ship was incredibly difficult, but Like, this one is not as hard if you find a decent spot. I mean, I haven't done it yet, obviously. But there's so many different things that you could do. It takes forever to try to figure out a decent strategy. You seeing me attempt all this stuff will give you an idea of what not to do. Although I cut out legit 45 minutes. I can't even do a simple grind. But yeah, this one is just the highest score. Why can I not get that high anymore? I'm not asking you to do anything too crazy. Okay. See, he does something even simpler than that, and he got it, so I don't know. I have learned that the scoring in this game is absolutely random, because I kept, when I was trying the last situation I had, the last setup, finally. Oh, ridiculous. That's the only way to do it. That's the only way to do it. You need a big drop, and you need to just build your own thing. But I kept doing gaps from the ramp and landing down here. And sometimes I would get about 700 points. Sometimes I would get about 1,800. And it would be the same trick. I would just gap a little bit more or a little bit less or whatever, and I would get that much of a difference in points. Like, the scoring is not consistent enough to be giving you those types of challenges. It's not fair, because you can't come up with a strategy. I can't tell you what tricks to do at what spot, because you could do the same thing. Okay, the game kind of freaked out for a second there. You could do the exact same thing and find that it didn't work. Like, it's true. I did it 100 times. But, well, let me double check this. Okay, so there's one more? There's another one? I was so sure that was the last one. Oh, no. Okay, I gotta do one more of these, and then a challenge I've been playing for like 2 hours. But I said this is gonna be the last one, and it will be. And I don't think the streak contest is gonna be horrible. Okay, what do you want me to do? 750. You can't get that much in a single air. I mean, 750, yeah, but like what the killed it is gonna be. Okay. What do you want me to do? How do you want me to kill it? 1100. Okay. I'm an urban legend. That must mean that I've owned every spot, but I haven't killed them all. Okay, so I've gotten almost that much through a fakey judo. Okay, no flip. Oh, that was enough. I didn't intend to do a flip, and I didn't intend to air out, but you don't really get the choice as to whether you air out. It just happens. 940. Okay, that was okay. All right. The judo option is pretty good, because I did get enough with the flip, and flips are generally not worth as much as spins, at least in the... Come on, man. This is something else that has to change in the next skate. Like, just getting hung up on the coping sometimes, and then airing out sometimes, and then like airing to flat sometimes. Like, it's too random. Huh? There are items in here. That would be a pretty hefty grind to do. But I just want to find a good drop-in spot that will give me a decent amount of speed. I don't know if I can get up there. And if I want to air out, it won't work. So I don't know if I can get up there. Let me just start back here. Because I want to be able to ollie in and get like a decent amount of speed right off the bat. All right, let's not hang up. Good boy. All right. There we go. Okay. I'm so glad that one was easy. Fakey front side 540 judo. That is a ridiculous trick, and it is worth a lot. I think it'd be worth a little bit more to do a Christ air, but I can't spin and do a Christ air because they both take the right thumb. Something that I realized on the last one, because I was trying to do some air tricks too, but I spin with my right stick, and then to do a Christ air, you have to grab with your left hand and then hit circle. So like I can't spin and do that at the same time. All right, let's double check again. They're all killed. They are all killed. And I looked at a map online, and this is all of the spots. If there's more, don't tell me. If I missed some and the map was out of date or whatever, don't tell me. This is, as far as I'm aware, every single spot. And I did get a trophy for it. So with that in mind, it must be all of them. But let's wrap this up. Hopefully, I'm really hoping this isn't like a pretend. Oh, you won this series, and now there's another series like I did with the races. But I feel pretty confident. This was a big contest at the time, and it wasn't super fair because there are a lot more goofy, like the highest level pros were goofy at this particular time. I bet that's still true, but like a lot of the big names were goofy, so the regular team was not the best. Okay, just got Jerry Sue. Okay, we can take these guys on. Chris Cole, Dill, come on, these guys are going down. You got Rad on your team here. Okay, what would you like me to do? It's just a jam. Okay, I have to skate these particular things. Right? Yes, because that was worth nothing. Okay, gotta kind of. Okay, that was not great. All right, this is awkward and difficult. All right, look at this. Look at that. You saw some tricks. They were buttery. They were steez. This picnic table feels really high. It's probably accurate, but like when you see people skate picnic tables, they're usually skating them at like schools, you know, like for little kids. All right. I know. I'm not doing great. All right. Wait, if I skate this, it's not worth anything? Yeah, it's not. That's so annoying, man. Just let me skate stuff. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Is this a quarter pipe? I was trying to do an invert, and it said JK. You may not do that. I would like to do... well, I'm not trying to mess with my own teammate there. That's the kind of stuff I would like to do. You're crazy, tech. There you go. I think this is the best option because you've only got that volcano thing in the middle, which is cool, but you're not going to get that many points on it. Meanwhile, I could skate this all day and get a few hundred points every time. All right. Not my best, but we are in the lead. And it's about over, and we're going to make it. Yes, okay. All right. I'm worried about how many rounds there's going to be. That looked weird. I would imagine 3. Oh, do I have to not only have my team win, but I have to win like my, like the most valuable player? Okay. I'm going to try. I can't let Costin beat me. But then again, it's not showing me that total. It's only showing me... There we go. Okay. Oh, and we're coming at it from both ways, so of course we're just going to smack into each other. Really annoying. Man, this... The jam format in these games doesn't make any sense. Like, if I grind that, I don't think it counts. We have to grind this exact same little thing. But we're just going to bounce into each other. Alright. Is that going to count? Score went up a little bit. Someone else may have landed something right when I did that. I'm not entirely sure. Is the arrow over just the fun box itself? What if I grind over on this side? This is still the fun box, right? I think this stuff is counting. It's not super clear, but I think so. And if that's the case, then I'm in decent shape because that part is not being skated by anyone else, so I'm not crashing, which is always helpful. Okay. How often do you see skaters crash into each other at a contest? Like, I'm sure you see at a skate park every now and then. But just like 2 people skating the same thing at the same time. All right. Can hear my voice kind of going because I've been playing this for hours. Okay. All right. All right. Squeeze something else in real good. Okay, well, that's fine. But we destroyed the regulars. Come on, regular stance. And in a skate game, like, they're not allowed to win. It would be the non-canon. It'd be like the bad ending. Wow, Costin, you really blew. Be the non-canon ending if the regular team won. All the course. Okay, now we're talking. Now I'm not going to run into everybody every 3 seconds. I might at first, as we find our niches. Okay, that's a bad spot. I don't like that spot. I'm just going to skate this fun box again, I think. I'm going to drop some manis. Going to come up here. Big ol' air. Might as well squeeze in a couple of 100 points. Man, if I just have to be on the winning team, that doesn't feel like the end-all challenge for the whole game. I think I probably have to be in first. That was worth 300 points? Man, that was a really long nose grind with a flip in. That sucks. Okay. I'm having a tough time here. I'm not locking into anything, and I'm not getting my flip tricks. I've gotten so much practice. You'd think just throwing like a crazy flip trick at a grind should be really easy for me at this point. It's not. Oh, terrible. Terrible. I'm doing awful on this round. Then again, if I have to redo this whole contest, it is nothing compared to the stuff I've already done. They're 1,000 points. That's pretty good. Costin only got 1,000 the whole last round because he's trash. Not the real Costin, but the Costin that I had to play a game of Skate in this video game, I hate him. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Throw some more tricks in there. These are not tricks. This is garbage. I've done nothing worth any value. I think that's literally the exact same trick I did in the last round, except I didn't land that sideways. All right. Oh, I did not get first on the team, but what does it matter? Oh, that's Costin. Did Costin won? Does this not count for me? No, it does. It does count. I don't know, man. Okay. I get some trucks. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with Crux. I like Crux. So I've got another sponsor now, fully sponsored. Who cares? I'm done with the game. Okay, Mongo Corp. I've unlocked the park. Yeah. Okay, we got another perfectionist. I don't know what that trophy means, but I definitely earned it. Absolutely incredible. The amount of pain and suffering. Ooh, a cutscene. Hold on, I'm gonna be quiet.
Yo, what's the word, Slappy?
Oh, hey, I'm stoked you guys showed. You've done it all. Saved the scene, got the covers, owned all the spots, blah-de-blah-de-blah-blah-blah. I'm stoked for you. Actually, I'm more stoked for me, because I gotta leave, and I needed someone to give these to.
Your keys? What's the deal?
Apparently, I've got a little slappy in Brazil. Actually, it's a daughter, so what would that be, a slapette?
Yo, I speak Portuguese. It would be a slapina. You must be tripping right now.
Yeah, pretty trippy, man. Anyway, look, the place is yours, man. It ain't worth much, but I wouldn't want to give it to anyone else. So I guess this is later, dudes.
Yo, I hear that. You gotta do what you gotta do. Don't worry, we'll take care of everything.
Maybe I should tell them about that. No, never mind. They'll find out about that.
Okay. I feel like he could have sold. I mean, just the property is worth $1 billion, because this is like San Francisco, basically. Okay, congratulations on completing all the paths in Skate 2. It's not over yet. All the challenges are available on the map or in the phone. Plus, there are always new spots to discover, pros to throw down with, and challenges to kill. New Sand Van is yours again. Keep on rolling. I see a little film challenge on the map there. I'm displeased. Because I've got 3 more career challenges. Okay, these must have been missing, like the ones that I could have found if I was in the right spot. I promised this was going to be the last video. And I said it, even if it's 16 hours long, it's going to be the last video. And I'm sticking to it. This one looked like it was going to be really easy. It said do 2 1-foot airs, which okay. I think I can do that. Come on, let's just breeze on through this, buddy. What do you want me to do? Give me my challenge. Okay, there we go. I had to accept. I don't know, whatever. It had to save after I found the pool.
Bust an air, but kick a foot off.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I'm heartened by how easy this looks like it's gonna be. Okay. Are you gonna be cool with me not being in the air? Okay. There we go. Oh, they gotta be in the pool. Okay, alright. You just gotta find a way for me to not be airing out of the pool all the time, you know? That would be ideal. All right, there you go. 1-footer and a judo. Nailed it. It was fantastic. You're going to show me some horrible pictures where you can't tell where I am or what I'm doing. I'm going to pick that one. I had to do 2 of them, but you only showed me 1 of them. I just don't care. I have $800,000. I have $900,000. You know, your little $875. I just don't care about it, you know? That was pretty steezy. I don't know what all that stuff was. All right, Thrasher, another pool, 2 hand plants. How did I miss all of these? There was that part, it was toward the beginning where I was gonna go to the first pool party, well, the pool party, but it was like the first time, and I had to find pools. I wonder if all of those pools had a challenge at them that I could have done, but once I found, yeah, see now I found all the pools. But when I found enough pools, I just went back to do the thing I was supposed to do. I think that happened.
Hey, you know what photo I haven't gotten
All
in
right,
here
this
yet?
pool was just
A hand
full,
plant. You got
and I
one?
didn't have to pay for it. All right, take that, Sammy. I've got magic. I don't need you anymore. All right, that was front side. Let me just throw the old 1-footer at you. Okay.
Perfect.
So I don't expect the other challenge I have left to be difficult. So I want to give you my full re-review of Skate 2. It's not as good. The challenge difficulty spread is absurd. Like, you've got stuff like this. This is more of a tutorial type thing, but you've got stuff that's really, really easy. Most of the contests are easy. That final contest I did, I had to win 2 out of 3 rounds with a team. Like, it was one of the easier challenges in the game. And it's just like, that was really easy. But then some of those killed the spot challenges are absurdly difficult. And I'm looking at people posting from back in the day, like debating on how to do it and complaining, and I can't believe they would do this. Why did they make it so hard? You know, like, I'm not the only one who's having a tough time. My controls are messed up, so it makes sense that I would have a little bit of a tough time, but oh, I've done this one. Not this time. I remember this challenge from the past. So, but then, like, you got super easy stuff, you got incredibly difficult stuff, and it's just like, it's hard to grind the storage container. And it's hard to understand why they would do some of the stuff that they did with that difficulty. I don't really like how sometimes you go to a spot and it's just knobbed, skate stoppered, you know, like, that's not fun. And all I have to do to fix it is call someone, and it's $200, I think, which is essentially nothing in the game. So it's just like annoying for the sake of being annoying. Am I supposed to have to move that? Oh, there's a kicker. Oh, of course there's a kicker. Okay. And it's just like, you know, let's make it more realistic. I guess that makes sense, but can I do it from all the way over there? I don't know, man. This doesn't make any sense. Start moving, please. Thank you. The constant, like, this whole thing, like having to build your spots all the time and the awkwardness of trying to get around, really annoying. When you have to make your own spot, like with the basketball hoop one, incredibly hard, and not for a reason that felt fair. It was just like you would bounce off of the hoop if you were an inch off, but then you couldn't tell whether you were an inch too far or an inch too close. A lot of issues with it. If I were to replay the series, I would play the first one or the third one. What? I would play probably the third one. I haven't played that in a challenge run yet. I might. It's available on the Xbox, so I could actually play it in 4K and it would look all nice. Is that not what I did a grind on that, all right? You saw me do that, right? We both saw that happen. And there have been a couple of times where I have done, there's another grind, there we go.
You know what's so good about this? I make you look good.
And there have been a couple times where I've just clearly done a challenge and it didn't work. So I don't know, whatever. This game has got some issues. It's always fun if you have an old save game that you have already finished in the past to be able to just skate around the town and film stuff. That's still fun. There's still a lot of benefits to these games over the new crop of games, you know, Skater XL and Session. Session, you know, you're always falling through the earth and your foot goes through your board every time you do an inward heel flip, and like, you know, things are just wonky and weird. This game works well. The challenges should have been play tested a little bit more some of the times, but you know, aside from that, if you just want to cruise around and skate, there's still fun to be had here. But trying to play through the challenge, playing through the actual career and 100% it like I was trying to do, not recommended. Yeah, that was Skate 2. What I wanted to do was actually take a look at my skate profile. I've only moved 11 objects. I never switched my gender. Well, that makes sense. I had 13% of my chases I escaped. Yeah. I've only spent $1,000 on product. I have sponsors. I shouldn't have been spending money. My total earned 1.2 million. It could have been a little bit higher because I didn't do the wagering right at the beginning. 0 lost bets because of course not. I don't even think you can lose them. Yeah, look at all this stuff. Total invert time, 25 seconds. Times called Big Black, 0. That's interesting. Because he was at challenges, but sometimes he's just there. Sketching distance. Yeah, this is kind of interesting. Mongo push is 146. Pretty bad, but it's out of almost 12,000. So, you know, that's not so bad. Sometimes the camera freaks out and you suddenly start going the other way, so it kind of makes sense. I've only done 11,000 tricks. Okay, all right. I'm sure that's true. But yeah, so I had some fun with this. It may be more fun in retrospect in a couple years. I may remember some of the good stuff and not so much of the bad stuff. But yeah, that was all. Hang in tight for the next game. I don't know if it's going to be Skate 3, and if it is, what the challenge is. I think I could. Well, I know I can invert the sticks on the Xbox, but I don't know. I'm not going to worry about that for a little while, but. You'll see me doing something in the future, maybe some reviews, maybe something else. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the series and if you like the channel. You can also support me by sponsoring me on Patreon or joining here on YouTube, and you will see more out of me then. So thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. I can't end on a shove it. There we go.